Let's talk about Twitter. What works on Twitter? तन्मय ने बनाया था एक छोटा सा क्लिप था from the निखिल कामत podcast. It was like either you be witty, pretty or outrageous. If you want to win on Twitter, what has been your perspective about it?
I think you have cracked the Twitter game, bro. Like if
I've stopped. I've given up. I'm retired from Twitter now.
No, I think and something I reference a lot that see the thing is that you are on your own journey, okay? So sometimes what you post will not be relatable to many people, and the vibe on Twitter generally is that they don't want it to seem like LinkedIn. But there will also still be people that will resonate with your content, people that are in the zone that want to be motivated, that want to hustle it out, that want to create something of themselves, etc., etc., etc. Okay? Now, for a huge chunk, it doesn't work, and I understand totally why it doesn't work. And I'm with them also that, yeah, it sounds too preachy, it sounds like he's trying to be, like he's a try-hard, ज्ञान दे रहा है, अबे तू तो 22 साल का है, तू मुझे क्या सिखाएगा, क्या करना है लाइफ में, etc., etc., etc. There is that kind of an audience anywhere and everywhere. That audience is also a bakchod audience that will enjoy and love comedians a lot more because that's the kind of content they like consuming.
Right.
The audience that caters to you, for example, will probably not enjoy, watching vlogs all day. Because for them, that trigger will be like, am I being productive enough with my day? So there are both sets of that audience. And again, like if you look at Tanmay, he's captured like both audiences very subtly and smartly. And that's something I feel like Zakir also does very smartly. Where the overall mass sentiment is to not hustle it out, to not work every day, to not be an overachiever. Because most people are not.
Yeah.
They like to consume content. They like to have fun. They're doing tedious jobs. They just want to be entertained at the end of the day. So while they both might be overachievers themselves, they will never go out and rub it in your face like that. The moment you start doing that, that's when you start getting hate. Ki chup chuti hai. Like, तूने क्या कर लिया life में? पैसा ही तो कमा रहा है ना. For you, that might be a huge thing.
Right.
Because you've gotten out of a middle-class family, etc., etc. You've moved yourself into a big city. No one else cares about your success except you and maybe your mom. Like, literally no one else cares. So, if you rub it in people's faces, people are actually, of course, going to have an outrageous reaction to you that shut the fuck up, like, you don't know anything, wait till really life hits you, etc., etc. So they'll also want to bring you down in your own ways when you are in your, protected little bubble of self-improvement and self-growth and optimization and stoicism and all of that shit. So that's okay. Like, you can be in that bubble of yours. But the moment you choose to be a public personality, you need to be okay with the hate that comes with it. That's all. And ठीक है यार, सब लोग सीखते हैं, everyone learns and everyone moves on. So after a point, you almost get used to the hate. Some people actually even start liking the hate. They're like, fuck, like I want to hurt this audience. Like you see, I mean, that's what I feel like Sandeep Reddy Vanga is in that phase of life. He's like, fuck these people. Like this segment of audience I want to hate on. So I get that. I mean, whatever. Like it depends on what phase of life you are in, I guess.
उंगली करनी है थोड़ी.
बस उंगली करनी है क्योंकि मजा आता है bro. Like अब ऐसे स्टेज पे तुम हो कि यार तुमने कुछ बोल दिया ना तो लोग outrage करेंगे. And that's what I feel Narayan Murthy is doing now. Like, for example, he didn't stop with that one statement of 70 hours weekly, right? He then said that I go to office at 6:15 a.m. So people, of course, are like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Like, तू 3-4 लाख रुपए देता है एक साल का लोगों को, तू कैसे बोल सकता है and all that. People don't like that shit. Like, no one likes being told what to do.
So you're saying that people should be extremists if they want to, like, become that creator.
If you want attention, right, you have to do that. It's just that. If you want to capture an audience very fast, just say extremely contrarian things. I hate Friends. So actually, वो तो अब liking Friends has become contrarian now. But 2 साल पहले
like I hate
hating
Taylor
Friends.
Swift.
हाँ, like I hate Taylor Swift. Fuck this shit. Like what the hell. तो Taylor Swift के 20 फैन आके कमेंट करेंगे, गाली देंगे तुमको, तो एंगेजमेंट तो तुम्हारी बढ़ने वाली है. सिंपल सीन है. सो थिंग्स लाइक दैट. नाउ फॉर एग्जांपल आई पोस्टेड अ थिंग अबाउट, लाइक आई जस्ट सेड रैंडमली, कभी मुझे भी मन हो जाता है कि बकचोदी करनी है, आज बोर हो रहा हूँ. I just said, you know, Sunrisers Hyderabad is a mid team. ठीक है, तो आ गए 15 हैदराबाद के फैंस की चुप चूती है, तू कौन सी टीम को सपोर्ट करता है. अब उनको नहीं पता मैं मुंबई इंडियंस को सपोर्ट करता हूँ, तो वो आर्ग्यूमेंट नहीं बैठ सकती है मेरे साथ. बट देन देर like they will also slander you. So it works. But yeah, you either drop truth bombs, you have contrarian opinions, you know, you're extremely hateful.
Controversy करके grow करना सही होता है क्या?
Not really, actually. I mean, I've seen many YouTube channels that have just grown on dissing people, and many like podcasts trying to create beef, lafda, real होने के चक्कर में. And it doesn't work that way. Like if you are breeding controversy, that's the audience you are breeding. और अगर सांप पालोगे अपने घर में तो आके एक दिन डसेगा. It is a fact. So that's what happens with that kind of an audience, dude. Like they will never support you when it actually matters.
Yeah.
Then they will turn their backs on you. Then they'll be like, अबे तूने भी तो content hate करके ही बनाया है ना, तो तू क्यों आके ज्ञान दे रहा है? Whatever, things like that will happen. So creating content on the back of controversy only, if that's your only foundation, will never work.
Right.
But I just feel like saying controversial things once in a while will probably work, because that's how people stay relevant, dude. You say something outrageous and suddenly you get your 2 minutes of fame.
Right. It was December 2022 when I was trending. My name was trending on Twitter. Every thread I used to make used to cross 2 million impressions, 3 million impressions.
Crazy.
There was a post with 10,000 likes comparing me with a porn star. There were memes made on me, and I was just looking at it, I was like, क्या कर रहे हैं लोग ये?
But tell me, how did you take this? Because I mean, I have also been part of this fun making, because I'm like, यार ये क्या कर रहा है ईशान यार, ये गलत है, मुझे पता है ये ट्रोल होने वाला है, because I've seen a lot of people take that journey, and I'm like, dude, if you say these things, you are attracting a certain group of people to come and shit on you. Now, if you're doing it intentionally and if it doesn't hurt you, then it's great.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't matter, dude. But if you're someone that cannot take it, it is going to really hurt you mentally. And in that case, I have some advice for you. That was my thought when I like looked at your, you know, tweets. वो तो IKEA वाला सबसे popular हो गया था ना? कौन सा था?
IKEA वाला था.
I bought XYZ things.
जब लोग मूवी देख रहे थे छिछोरे, तो मैं फ्लैपी बर्ड का कोड कर रहा था अपने हॉस्टल में बैठ के.
Correct. हाँ. So thing is कि, tell me, I'm curious to know that, like, what was your thought behind doing that?
I was just laughing looking at all of them.
No, when you tweeted this, did you think कि यार तोड़ू ट्वीट है, मेरे को मेरे स्टोरी के बारे में बताना है लोगों को?
ये तो ट्वीट था ही नहीं.
तो क्या था?
This was a LinkedIn post. तो I took that LinkedIn post, मैं उसे कट करके वो
correct, but you repurposed it for Twitter.
मेरी फ्लाइट उड़ने वाली थी एक्चुअली, डिले हो गई थी, तो I was like क्या करूँ, तो बैठ के I was like चलो ट्वीट कर देते हैं. तो मैंने ट्वीट किया, फिर फ्लाइट आ गई 3 घंटे की, I was in the flight. फिर जब मैं वापस आता हूँ, I look back, I look at all the tweets and threads. रात का टाइम था, ज़्यादा कुछ आया नहीं था. फिर अगले दिन it went crazy. तो and I was just interested to see how varied the audience thinking is on Twitter and on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Both posts got similar traction on both the platforms. Right? वो वाला भी 5-6 likes आए, इस पे भी 4-5 हजार likes आए. वहाँ पे लोग तो मतलब प्रेज कर रहे हैं कि अरे आपने क्या ही बात कर दी, मजा ही आ गया आपको पढ़ करके. तो
LinkedIn पे.
हाँ, LinkedIn पर. Twitter पे लोग देख करके they are all like shitting on me. And I was just amazed by this behavior. I was just observing that.
How old were you at that point?
21 actually.
21.
Yeah.
So did you not feel like why are they hating on me? Like वो feel तो हुआ होगा bro. ऐसा कोई hate से कोई impervious नहीं है कि hate penetrate नहीं होता है और लगती नहीं है भाई. चुपती तो है बात कि अबे साले कैसे बोल दिया मेरे को यार.
दर्द तो होता है. नहीं, but what happened with me was when I first started making videos, right? I've had that phase of mine in 2020 itself. So all of my batchmates, they were completely roasting me in the WhatsApp group. से होता है ना, एक कॉलेज का ग्रुप होता है मेन जो, तो उसमें सब लोग they just like क्या ज्ञान दे रहा है और क्या कर रहा है, like इंजीनियरिंग की डिग्री ले रखी है एंड कुछ भी टाइम पास कर रहा है वहाँ पे जाकर के सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पर. तो it was that which got me ready right? So I'm just like, if you cannot spot anything good in what I make, I'm not going to listen to anything bad that you say.
Correct. Yeah, fair.
And
which is fair.
I'm just neutral in all the posts that I see. I don't get happy when I see the good comments, but I don't also get depressed when I see the negative comments. And that's just a state I've learned from Gary Vee. So unse seek karke, and that has been the biggest learning.
That's cool. Yeah, that's good. So I mean, you did get hurt a little
at the starting
bit.
2020. There was a point at which I just cried one day. Right? There was something happened. Everyone was shitting on me I was on LinkedIn basically. So मैंने एक controversial post डाली थी LinkedIn पे, which said that IITians get that AIR rank and they boast about it for years to come. As if they did not do in the last 3-4 years anything worthwhile that would top it. Right? तो मैं ऐसे कुछ भी मैंने लिख दिया. And it got like 2,000 likes in 2020 when I had like 5,000 followers. That was a huge thing for me. And everyone in my bits का जो WhatsApp group था, they were just talking about that. कि ये क्यों कुछ भी बना रहा है and all that. So that was what prepared me for it, right? So everyone, even my friends were like, ये क्या कर रहा है? Assignment कर चुपचाप से बैठ के and all that. So I just got aloof from everything and I was like, I don't care. I will not delete the post. They were like, delete the post, गलत लिख रहे हो and all that.
Right.
So, and then I made a reel on that. तो एक दिन I found that कुछ viral audio थी, which was like, किसी दिन ये तमाशा हम भी देखेंगे करके कुछ ऑडियो थी, राइट? तो आई हैड स्क्रीनशॉट्स ऑफ दोज कमेंट्स पीपल रोट इन द व्हाट्सएप. तो मैंने वो एक दिन खोल के देखा था, उसने इससे रील बन सकती है, तो मैंने उसे लिया, उसको उस पर डाला रील पे, एंड आई मेड दैट रील एट द मिडल ऑफ द नाइट 3 बजे. समटाइम आई जस्ट हैव दैट इंस्पिरेशन, कुछ बनाना है मेरे को,
राइट?
तो आई जस्ट गेट अप इन द मॉर्निंग या फिर रात में ही, एंड आई जस्ट टेक माई FCP खोल के, आई जस्ट एडिट इट. मैंने बना दी, डाल दी, उस पर 3 मिलियन व्यू आ गए, एंड आई एम जस्ट looking at all of that.
That's good. That's called being opportunistic. पर यही है कि हाँ, मतलब पहले गाली खा ली दोस्तों से, फिर कोई भी गाली दे क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार?
जब दोस्ती गाली दे रहा है तो फिर किसी और की गाली से क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
Correct.
तो that's how I think about it.
ठीक है.